Everyone, welcome in. It is I. I am the Arcana Angel, Spirit led cornbread fed. Come on in today. Whatever species you identify with, of course, we give honor to the Most High. We invite in the spirit of wisdom and peace. Inviting you in that we have full understanding of the message that is for us. Does anybody that is new to this channel, if you have any questions or recommendations or anything, make sure you hit that description box because a lot of people have been reaching out and I love to answer your questions. So keep it up. I appreciate that. And my older subscribers, thank you guys. You are the bomb. I brag on y'all all the time. If we vibe, we tribe. If you're an old subscriber, do you recognize anything new? What's going on? Can you tell the people what's going on? It's two things specific that I noticed. I cut my hair. And y'all know when the hair change is a major shift happening. And this is the year of the 9, the tying up, cutting off loose ends. So tying up, cutting off loose ends, we rounding this up. The Magician card came out. The next 88 days are very specific. Specific spider. Specific spider came out. Magical manifestations. Okay, we talking magic, miracles, and manifestation. The spider came out, meaning magical manifestations, and it came out in the form of the Magician. So is one of the energies of today is the 11, being very aware of your surroundings. The 00, relying heavily on your instincts, being sensitive to the spirit, right? How you doing, Brandon? Come on in, because the energy of the 4-5 today is massive changes. That gives me a couple of different things, not just massive changes going on in our environment, because we leveling up, okay? Magic, miracles, and manifestations is happening. And if you don't know how to make it happen, Spirit led you here for a reason. Proverbs 11:14 came out in the energy of the emperor. And it said, where there is no counsel, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, the people will flourish. There is safety. No, there is safety. In the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out, because don't just let me tell you. Go read it for yourself. Proverbs 11:14. But remember, he said wild ones do and the wild ones don't. Some get counsel, some don't. What's up, Eli? Ellie? Ellie. I said Eli. Ellie, what's up, Ellie? Thank you so much. I hope you are a new subscriber, because like I said, we want safety. Protection came out with the spider and the owl energy, like protection from the illusions, protection from things that were meant or sent to get us off our path. And I'm here to tell you, you are on the right path. You might just not know it yet. You know what I'm saying? Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that description box. I got a gift and a message just for you, and it is free. So you can't be God giving. So make sure you go check out that word, Proverbs 11:14. He said, follow the ones, the wild ones. And we don't want to lack counsel. We want to be safe. We want all our endeavors to be safe. Our manifestations, we want to keep those safe. We definitely want to be in a place where God can work his magic. That's what magic, miracles is, divine intervention in human affairs. Okay, that means the miracle is God stepping in on our behalf, and I love that. So the description box is, I think when you click, I don't know how you do it from a live video, but if you click on any other video, and then you go and click under the video. It'll be a list of different herbs, different things we have to walk by faith socks, the foundation, my phone number, my contact information, everything in the videos below. Hi, Stephanie. We are in the final steps. It's about to be a full moon. It's not full yet. It'll be a 99% moon. Cycles completing. Spirit saying pay close attention and be peace loving. Okay. Align with your divine so you can get your divine resources. Some people are out of alignment, like out of focus. Focus came out a lot with the owl. The owl's hanging upside down, hanging on by a thread, what it looked like, but the energy was holding on to things too tightly or needing to let it go, right? Or soften up your grip, right? That came out with kind of like being patient, like don't hold on to the outcome so tight. He talked about that in a couple of videos ago. Don't hold on to the outcome so tight that we don't let God perform. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't move with the shifts. So this is an opportunity to fully commit to your path, roll with the momentum that you've been building, right? Releasing not just bad karma. Oh, that came up. Yes, a karmic release, y'all. Next year is year one. Year one, the beginning. Going into the year with no baggage, as less baggage as possible, tying up loose ends. Remember, next year is year one, but it's a 10, it's kingdom building, right? An opportunity to solidify your place in this NWO. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know, y'all know. But we're going to break it down. Today is the 6th day. We're going to find out the real meaning of the magic, the miracles, and the manifestation. I'm going to break this thing down like a pound. I'm going to pull the root. We already kind of know the root, the magician and the 5 of wands, the owl and the spider, making sure we focus, making sure we take control, take focus, action. It is the time to take action. So Spirit wants us to refine it, refine and define it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the things that are navigating the course or have been so far. He said, listen to your heart and your rhythm. Listen to your heartbeat, baby. What's your heart beating for? Shout out the South. Shout out that boot. BG, what's your heart beating for? The heart of the street. Some of y'all are definitely creators. You know what I'm saying? A creative came out in almost every aspect of the reading. You could be a life path number 6 or life path number 9 or 99 or 11 or 22. The master builder came out, making your dreams come to a reality. Like all you have to remember is love reigns. Love and creation came out in almost every aspect of this reading. And I love that because God is love. Wherever God is, that's where the miracles and the magic is working, right? The manifestations is happening. And I got some great testimonies from this last shift. Moving into this, Spirit saying prepare and be ready for the next prosperous shift. That's if you vibing high. The next prosperous shift. If you don't know where you vibing, just stick around. We're gonna lay this out. We're on the path of manifestation, and you can see where you are so you can tweak it. Remember, this waxing gibbous is all about refining, refocusing, and making an adjustment so you can fully get your blessings. And that is whatever it is in your life. The Psalms 37 says he'll give you the desires of your heart if you commit to his ways. And his way is the only way, but his way is different for everyone, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on their own job. We on the same team, but everybody have their own job to do. Somebody could work for a nonprofit organization, or Spirit is saying that he's taking things that you wasn't getting any profit from, wasn't benefiting from. He's about to turn it around, not only as a spiritual gift, but specifically financial gifts. I like that. I'm going to do a pick a card reading. I already laid the cards out. I haven't looked at them. I just know it's 3 piles. I know it has something to do with love because love came out, like I said, in every aspect. Creativity came out in every aspect of this reading, from the moon to the numbers to you could be a life path number 22 or 9. Oh, I said 9. 22, 9, 11, 6. Specifically, you could be born in the year of the horse specifically, but this is for everybody. The numerology and the moon, this energy is the energy that you use to go for what you know. So let me break this thing down. Let me have me a seat so you can see more. I can explain more of what I'm talking about. I want to come up close to you, get close and in full effect. How y'all doing? How you doing? We got the owl, the upside down owl. Look at that, looking uncomfortable. Definitely not the normal. And that was one of the energies that did come out. The owl, the way it's positioned, reverse traditions. Remember, we make plans and God laughs. We got to be ready to go with the flow. The spider coming out, asking us to reevaluate our destiny. Right? It is some work. Those 5 wands, it is some work that people are trying to throw at you, as well as, the enemy is sometimes the inner you. So we have to be aware that we're going to break it on down. But I love that. Look at the colors of the spider. The card. Red and yellow make orange. And then that crown chakra. No, I think it's the third eye. No, it's the third eye, that violet, that third eye chakra, knowing that it's a sacred purpose, sacred mission, universal intelligence, right? And I want to know what got this owl attention, right? Whatever this knowledge that this owl then came, or the sight of this new beginning that's in this owl's eye, or the faith, the unwavering faith, or the unwavering connection to the divine, have caught the wise owl, the wise fool's eye. I like it because it's almost like somebody leading by example. Somebody sees somebody doing the work, having their way, and it's like they want to know what's going on over there on that side of the fence. Like, what's going on over there? Okay, somebody fighting against themselves and everything else, right? This is that red, that root chakra. That's all about the tradition, the way we usually have done things, right? And so I'm gonna pull on that. We'll pull to see what this thing is that usually happens, right? That we've been working on, and what has grown that maybe no longer fits us anymore, right? We talking new beginnings, from the 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. Public recognition. I think 6 of Wands came out. Yeah, recognition and flattering yourself, but being aware of staying in the situation of being too pride. Some of the conflict is coming just from pride. Pride not letting you change perspective, keeping everything all mixed up instead of aligning. The spider energy, the master manifester saying, just click your heels. There's no place like home. But for this energy, it's somebody that don't realize where you are is where you need to be. You already home. I told you, we make plans and God laugh, right? So it's just, no, that's not for everybody. You know where you are in this. But I'm going to pull to see what's being birthed out of this situation. The spider in the air. Massive changes. Explosive changes. Let's see. Let's see what got this owl's attention. We got the owl's attention, Spirit. Ooh, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords could be career. Somebody career focused or traveling, right? Something at a distance or thinking something is further away. Remember, that's why I said that click your heels, spirit, the energy with this spider, like wanting to be somewhere else or thinking that you need to be somewhere else, and spirit is saying you are exactly where you need to be. You already home. No need to worry. You right where you need to be. Travel. It's like to me it's giving more in terms of time, energy, the thoughts, like how long have it took for something to take place. Patience is a major energy under that spider, right? I looked up we talked about Proverbs 11:14, right? Where there is no counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. And then I reversed that because if we talking magic, I'm like, return the center, anything that's not for me. And so I looked up because remember, we following the ones. So I looked up 14:11 and it said, the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacles of the upright shall flourish. It makes me feel like that somebody is worried about, and if that's true, it's them, but it's almost like somebody is definitely worried about what's coming, what's being manifested, what's taking place, how long it's taking for it to come to fruition, right? Ain't no need to worry. Three of Swords energy. It could have something to do with the Three of Swords because it's like the same kind of energy on the web as it is on these three swords. Is either sacred truth, right? Lies being exposed, right? And the truth to for the truth to be exposed, it could have came through a conversation. I don't know, or it needs to come through a conversation. But I feel like a lot of it is just mental fogginess, muddleness that came out in the energy. But I said, what got the owl's attention? Powerful explosiveness. Nine of Swords. When is this going to happen? I want to get another one on the Nine of Swords. Let's get another one because that's a big energy. Spiritual is what we need to see. Six of Wands. When is it going to happen? Confirmation rules the nation. There is that Six of Wands. I told you what's next to Six of Wands. Recognition. Be aware of excessive pride and ego, right? Be aware of flatterers as well. People pushing you up, pumping you up, pushing you out on a limb just to cut you off, right? Imagine that. But yeah, somebody got this victory in sight, this recognition in sight, these ideas. So Spirit said 88 days and just let nature take its course. Ain't no need to worry what tomorrow go bring. It's gonna be all over in the morning. The wicked go be overthrown. Long as you have known that you've done everything in your right mind, in your power, logically, right? Not clinging on to the past, not clinging on to doubt, not clinging on to doubting yourself, not having talents and not using them. Is almost like you have a lot of talents, you or somebody, and it's time to use them so you can get recognized. It's almost there. Whatever it is that you've been, somebody could be a music artist, creators, but whatever it is that you've been creating is like, ain't no need to worry. It's on the way. Victory is on the way. Six of Wands. Look, all you have to have is a little strength. Using effort. Faith without works is dead. That may be what Spirit is saying. This is the master weaver, right? It takes time and patience. Yes, your tabernacle, if you're in the upright, you will go flourish. You go have all the desires of your heart. If you commit to the task, if you fully commit to the purpose, you have everything that your heart desires. But you have to be patient. You have to be kind. Love is power. Strength, compassionate. From the 9 of swords, the 9 of pentacles, and the 9 of cups. You heard what I said. Miracles, manifestation, having it your way. Spirit-led, cornbread fed, magic, miracles, and manifestation on the way. Ain't no need to worry. Let's see. Let's break this down. What's in the eyes? What's causing this powerful realization? I feel like what's causing the cause of the 9 of swords. It's causing the conflict. The cause. What's the cause? Love. Not just love, something you have a strong emotional tie to. Right? 10 cups. Could have something to do with your reputation. Like somebody finally seeing like the things that they are doing, because this is a personal cycle that we are in, manifesting your dreams. And it was personal. Ten of Cups. Distraction. Powerful realization. The Ten of Cups, they threw me off the reputation because I have my notes. I have my notes. And that personal power. 11. Standing in your personal power. Fully committing to your dreams. Emotional, but it's the emotions. Emotional exhaustion. Like somebody is, the source of the 9 of swords is like emotional exhaustion. Emo came out a lot. Emotional exhaustion. Emotional exhaustion. Strong emotional tie to the situation, the outcome. Strong emotional tie to the outcome. Needing balance, probably between 2 things or 2 places, 2 ideas. Dare I say 2 families? I'm just saying. It's out here. This is what I see. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said. 10 of Cups. Powerful realization. How somebody is handling the emotional intelligence, or somebody's needing emotional intelligence. Oh, told you, look. 3 of Swords and a betrayal. Between 2 thoughts, emotional. 2 houses. It could be 2 houses, right? Because the 6 of Wands, family, 2 houses. We did get that in the scripture. The house of the wicked will be overthrown, and the house of the upright will flourish. Underlying energy. Somebody seen the source of the betrayal, the source. Powerful realization that even though it could be a strong bind, somebody have to separate from the devil. Wow. Let's see. What's this thing from the past? This traditional way of doing things of this tradition. Stand. Line. Stand and working it out. Look at this. 8 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. Somebody needing to recognize the power of their words, how it's affecting their manifestations, how it's affecting the path, right? It's the power of your words, not having power over your mind. Mind control, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, from the 10, from the 9 to the 8. 8 of Swords, we talked about that with that crane energy, that breaking free, that you are good enough, right? Thinking that you got to go somewhere else, that this is not the place. There's no place like home. The Spirit said, Click 3 times because you feel like you're away from home. You want to get home. The Spirit said you already home. You got a lot of unexplored potential right where you are. Spirit said somebody haven't been dedicated. Somebody haven't been confident. Somebody haven't been using mind over matter. The spider energy is spirit manifesting in the flesh. This is not no bueno. So I can understand why the owl is like looking at something else, looking at the 10 of Cups. Wouldn't you choose this over this? I know that's right. So I see 2 houses. I see the houses. A house divided will surely fall. If this is conflict going on in one home, it will surely fall. That energy did come out, the energy of the breakup. Spirit said pay close attention because he want to lead you to a new cycle without baggage, from the 10 of Pentacles, leading you from no baggage, right? Leaving the baggage behind to emotional balance. Yeah, that would have my attention too. Powerful realization. If you go pray, don't worry. Look at this. Ace of Cups, okay. Choose healing. I love this Ace of Cups underlying energy. Unpredictable opportunity to heal, opportunity, miracle. This is a miracle. This is magic. This is getting your priorities together, your social life together. This is you caring on yourself. This is you avoiding the drama and choosing love. Remember, love and creativity is the major forces of this energy to build momentum, to weave the purpose, to weave your desires, and everything, to become the master alchemist. Spirit said, imagine what's next. Remember the power of your words. Don't just imagine it. You have to be able to see it. You have to be able to believe it. It's all about beliefs. Do you really believe it? That's what it was. Personal mastery. Personal mastery. After the betrayal, after the heartbreak, receiving everything that you need, discovering the real meaning, having real responsibility, actually being able to receive real manifestations of your thoughts, your dreams. It's because after, it's almost like a reward. Remember the end of karma? So it's almost like a reward. So that's why Spirit is saying, if you're on the good side, you go flourish. If you not, you're going to be overthrown. Or they have already been overthrown. So I don't know where you are in this cycle. We're going to keep going. Let's break this thing on down. Let's see where we're going to go. Let's see what we're going to ask Spirit. Let's see. Let's pull on the magic, the miracles, and the manifestation. Let's see. Oh, love. It fell out. I'm going to leave it there on the 9 of Swords because that 10 of Cups flew over there too. It do take time. It takes time. Spoiler alert. Everything takes time. I hate to be the spoiler. At least it's a good one. Let's see. Spirit, show us. Let's break this thing on down. Let's see what magic. What do you want to show my viewers about the magic that's going on? Look right over the... Oh, the Phoenix rising. Okay. Enchanting captive. Somebody's new life. I'm telling you, the way that this owl is looking at this new life. Like, look how this owl's eyes is. Like, it's charmed. It's captivated. It almost looks terrified, too. That's all the characteristics of magic. And it's also understanding what's influencing the course of what you have to do and fight, you or them, to get this new life, this new phase. Magic, I love it. The magic. A changed mind, rise from the ashes. Okay. Yeah. If somebody tried to do something to you, somebody tried to do some mental mind games or mind magic, like I feel like if you've been feeling kind of like muddled in your thinking, that's because somebody could have been trying to think bad of you, or you just been looking at the problems instead of the solution, right? Playing mind games with yourself. It's going to start clickety-clacking. It's almost like it's going to start clickety-clacking. This fire energy, I want to say this fire, earth, technology, air. But I feel like everything is going to start working together. The power, right? All the master manifestor, the magician, all the elements working together. Earth, compassion, water, earth, stability, water, compassion, fire, creative spark, air, expanded point of view, expanded point of view. What about the miracle, Spirit? Show us about my viewers' miracle. Addiction, it came out in reverse though, and emotional blocks, codependence, obsessions, positions. Miracles, it came out in reverse. Somebody's breaking the chains. Okay, divine intervention on addictions, divine intervention, healing, a surprising, welcoming. I feel like somebody could also be getting something. A welcoming break. Restoration. Okay, somebody's about to be restored. Speak then, Spirit, magic, miracles. Oh, yes, I told you, surprising. That's what a miracle is. Out of the nowhere, it's going to be sudden changes. Yeah, so it needed time. Somebody definitely this year. It was this year. It had to be this year. It's like now or never. Look, if you want that ship to come in now or never, we saw the 3 of wands right here. The ship on the way. or you gonna be ready. I love that. Yeah, if you follow the design plan for you, if you sensitive to the spirit, sensitive to your instincts, sensitive to the energy that you need to create. I love it. Let's see, what about manifestations? Spirit led cornbread cake. Manifestations. Oh, look at that. Underlying energy, partying, living in the moment. I love that because that came out in the last reading. Remember, not thinking too far in the future and not thinking too far in the past. Like, just glimpses is what'll pull you through. Glimpses is what'll pull you through. Manifestations. Manifestations. Somebody thinking about somebody manifesting somebody. Something you've been thinking about, or somebody been thinking about you, definitely manifesting you, but feeling uncertain, sad, and bitter. I feel like it's an X or something that did come out. That love reading, restoration, being patient. And then the old school thinking, something outdated, something that you've been playing over and over and over in your head. You might have thought it was outdated. This just could have been that thing that had you in that Nine of Swords. Like, when is this thing going to happen? When am I going to get this victory? When am I going to get this success? Spirit said your manifestations, whatever been playing over and over and over in your head, being separated, being bitter, is keeping you from manifesting. He already told you have everything that you need, but it's the way that you're going through it. Don't block somebody blocking their manifestations. Don't block your manifestations. This is the year. Look over your shoulders. Miracles and manifestations is popping up. We kingdom building. Next year is year one. New reputation, new image. More time. Spirit asking you to commit, give your undivided attention to the thing that you want because it wants you to. Spirit wants you to have it. Yeah, somebody been hoping for better days. That 18 energy this under today, that 9-9 energy, he wants you to have better days and success. Better days. This right here. Put this right here. Turn your back. Lack of focus. Mm-hmm. Okay, not like this. So let's see. I want to pour. Let's see the source. Let's break it down a little bit. The source. Two of Cups. Being content. Being satisfied. Sharing is caring. Somebody sharing is caring. From the Page of Cups, from the Two of Cups to the Page of Cups. Like, I feel like excessively, somebody, that was that addiction, codependent. You see how they look at, like, somebody, it's almost like it's giving robbing Peter to pay Paul. Somebody depending on your energy, or somebody's taking advantage, and it said soften your grip on control. It's like somebody drinking out the cup instead of sharing. They kind of like rationing it out to you. Like, instead of giving you all the love, unconditional love that they ask of you, they put they want you to love them unconditionally, but then they put conditions on your love. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see. The source. The magic. The source of the magic. Source. I told you, mind, look at this. Mind control. Mind power. The power of words. Visualizations. What wolf you go feed? You can't feed two masters. I mean, you got to choose one. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody want to hold on to everything. You can't hold on. You got to choose one. You can't choose two masters. Have to definitely only choose one. Look at her. She got her hand on her. Didn't I say somebody's rationing out the energy? Change minds. It's okay to change your mind. You used to give, you don't give no more. Where you used to spend time, you don't spend time no more. It's okay to pull your time back, your power back. Mind control. Source of the magic could be any Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. Is that a Capricorn? Capricorn, a woman or a child. That's a story of a grandfather, could be a grandparent. Ancestor message did come out. Source. Let's see. What about miracles? Source of the miracle. Shows me the see about addiction in this miracle. Breaking this emotional block. Six of Swords. I love it. Spirit guys, you don't know the cost of my alabaster box. Somebody's like, you don't know what I've been through. Near-death experience or coming back from a death experience, because this is usually the boat that's either taking you over to your new life, the afterlife, like after the problems, after the end, right? Moving on. The Six of Swords energy. Healing. Good health. Somebody could have had a health scare. Or you don't want to have a health scare. Covered. That came out in the pre-energy. I always say keep it cute, keep it covered until the end. And look at her. She covered all the way over, even after life. She's still covered. Ain't no end. When you thought something was over, it's not over. I think that came out, it said, make sure that the way that you stay covered is not your outside looks. Cute. I always say keeping it cute, keep it covered until the end, but cute don't last. Covered, your morals, your values, your goals, right? That's how you get the will to turn. What's your philosophy? Are you flattering yourself and others? Are you really letting the Most High lead you? Your angel guides lead you. Your ancestors lead you. Ancestral spirit message did come up. Like, do you know your ancestors? Are you communicating with your spirit guides? Do you have a healthy relationship, a healthy mindset? Six of Swords can also be mental health. But this is a opportunity. Somebody want to show the real them, cover up any doubt, putting the past behind them, being open and aware of direction, of that this new opportunity is a gift. And it costs a lot. Spirit says, your spirit, guys. Remember Proverbs 14:11. I mean 11:14, where there's no counselor, the people fall. And this feminine energy, either a lady, a earth sign, or a water sign, is being led, guided. The guide is a masculine air sign, fire sign, or it could be a man. But it's somebody that's beautiful. It's somebody that's open. Somebody that's full of life. Even though you see how old he look, aged, but he look young at the same time. Full of life. Somebody that use their abilities that help guide you through. It's the protector, the shoulders, the protection. Somebody that's gonna help you fix the problem. Be a part of the solution, not part of the problem. I want to say it's an older person. King of Wands. Energy, the leader, the hunter. And with this Ace of Swords, where it said, kill, which wolf are you go feed? It's almost somebody that's helping you, the counselor that's saying, hey, it's either this or that. You can get with this. It's the rebirth of Slicky up. Let's get our slick back. Get your slick back. You understand me? This is a miracle. A miracle. Look, heavy is the head that wear the crown, but this is a heavy, it's justice, karmic justice. Look, somebody is due. Somebody been suffering something, keeping something, suffering in silence for a long time. And Spirit said, this is your karmic duty. It's going to be a heavy, heavy load, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. So much is given, much is required. A new opportunity, a miracle to break emotional baggage, break chains, leave old habits and patterns behind that mean no good. The miracle of doing that to break free. It's heavy, but it's worth it. Let's see about this manifestation that's being blocked because of bitterness, because of not seeing a new perspective, not being patient, okay, not being certain, not being faithful through the hard times, through the prickly moments. Spirituals, we need to see the source. Look what came out. Eight of Swords energy. The way you talk to yourself. I'm telling you, being bitter and sad, somebody is definitely the power of words. Ace of Swords is out here. Mind control, the power of words and thoughts will kill the beast. This is keeping yourself trapped. Because you're not thinking that it's coming together. But look, he crossing his own self. He crossing his own arms. He not tired. You're not tired. If you're in a position that you don't want to be in, it's time to change it. Time to take the bull by the horns. You can't take the bull by the horns with your arms crossed. Right? Spirit said massive changes, but it's going to take hard work and inner wisdom. Or else you won't see the profits. You won't see the benefits. You got the leg up though. You got the leg up. So listen, I say you got the leg up, okay? Yeah. Focus, actions, just gotta make some adjustments. Uncross your hands and cross your legs. Now that's a word for somebody. Uncross your ass, uncross your and cross your legs. Now you heard what Spirit said, your little nasties, filthy McNasties. You heard them. Uncross your hands, get to work, and cross your legs. And so look, so you could create, so you could do some little nasty McNasty. Let's see. Let's see. Little nasty. Shame on you. Shame. Let's get a what's next? Protection. Protection message. Protection shows that we need to see be the guiding light for us. Spirit give us protect. Soulmates. I told you, love. Look at that. You are blessed. Okay, you are blessed. You should know it in your soul. Milk and honey is fated. Don't overthink it. 5. You are blessed. The master builder. 2 love reigns wherever you are. Whatever you're looking for. Remember, somebody is in separation. Somebody missing you, or you missing somebody. 10 of Cups, energy, victory, success, recognition. You will get what your soul desires. Let's see what the protection message is for soulmates. 41. Oh, look at that. 41. And we've been in Proverbs, right? 11:14. Where there's lack of counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors, the people there is safety. And then 14, return to center. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. This looks like it's somebody flourishing or about to. Is getting on the line. This is the necessary alignment, because if it's supposed to be 14, but it's 41, it's just that's where those adjustments, Spirit is saying, that's where those adjustments are coming in. Yeah, you on to something, but you have to soften your grip, soften your control. Let's see. Protection. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task. Didn't I say? Spirit-led, cornbread fed. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconvenient. The question is not, why did he or she do this, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. Wow. That's beautiful. I had to get there. That's so beautiful. Soulmate energy, a sacred friend, a sacred task. Bliss, a blessing. Somebody by themselves right now, wishing they had somebody to have in the whole, praying. Spirit say he heard you. And you about to be booed up in just a minute. You understand me? You about to be booed up. That's why he said, cross your hand, uncross your arms and cross your legs. Sacred, a sacred friend. That means that that's somebody that's pure. Naturally, not just having anything casual. Spirit wants you to be prepared. Be prepared for something welcoming. Charming. Spirit say somebody that's they say drop you to your knees. Kind of love. Let's get grounded. Let's get grounded. Let's give them something to talk about. Rising up, the Phoenix out here 2 times, new phase, a rekindle in a relationship, new growth, renewed mind, the rise from the ashes. Spirit says, let's give them something to talk about. Yeah, the ones that turned their back on you, the ones that tried to hurt you, the ones that cast illusions on you, the ones that wasn't empathetic or sympathetic to what you was going through. Yeah, there's 2 houses right here. The one that flourished and the one that's gonna be overthrown. Let's see, Spirit, help us get grounded. Show us what we need to see. Show us what we need to see. I'm gonna have to come back on and do a whole separate reading for love, because there's just a whole lot of love. And I can understand with that 6 energy of today being love. Love is the first word in my notes. Love and emotional and kindness. Show us what we need to see to get us grounded for the beginning of this shift. The beginning of this shift. That we can fully commit. Show us what we need to see. So we can fully commit to this shift, that we can get our 10 of cups, our 6 of wands, our 6 of swords. Ooh, God is here. The Obatwala. Abatwala. The 8 energy is coming together. But remember, God said you got to be open so he can do it. But the Most High is in the building. Abatwala. Crossroads, Elegua and Ganesh. At the crossroads, they're having everything you want. I think this is I want to say the teacher and the trickster. Let's see what this is about. The teacher and the trickster. The crossroads. The counsel, lack of counsel. I know that 11 will have something to do with information, like relying on other people too much, right? But Spirit is saying that this is actually a time to listen to counsel, but be aware of the counsel that you're listening to, right? Real counseling, non-profit work counselors, people that's not counsel off of you, high energy counselors, creative counselors, counselors that rely on their instincts, counselors that can give you a vivid image, a vivid picture, counselors that don't confuse you, counselors that are not lazy, counselors that actually have solid foundations and can help you lay solid plans. "42 Elegua. At the crossroads, see you at the crossroads. You won't be lonely." Advice at the crossroads. Proverbs 11 and 14. Where there's lack of counselors, the people fall. Advantages and disadvantages of input. Instead of whittling your decision from 2 opinions to 1, now you have a dozen opinions. Good luck meeting a deadline. Yeah, somebody got a lot to say. People got a lot to say, a lot of opinions about what you got to do, especially if you ask them. Elegua teaches us to word our questions carefully and to scrutinize the answers even more so. Instead of asking, "What should I do?" take time to examine the options and formulate more specific questions. We did say this, and be specific, right? Like, do you know anyone who lives in this city? What do you think of it? You are asking for facts. The opinions are secondary. Asking for input is far more advisable than asking for flat out answers. Input can be assembled the way scientists assemble data. The only difference is that your data come from people and are such subjective, unlike data upon which scientists rely. That's where that's where the miracle come in. Remember, define nature and science. That's why you don't just go by the natural alone. It's like a perfect balance. Like that's what he said. You have to input all of the information, not just what people think is best for you. Asking for input is far more advisable than flat out answers. In the end, you have to synthesize what everyone has said into something meaningful and then decide whether or not you will act upon it. If you ask the right questions, you might get pointed in the right direction. Where there are counselors, multitude of counselors, multitude of ideas, that's what he said. Ask for input. Ask for input. Counselors counsel. They don't just give you answers. They give you situations. They give you things that can help you focus. They give you ideas of how to how can I say it, align, how to get momentum, um, how to make the right adjustments, right? And then you put it all together for what makes it work for you. Because listening, that's where some people's emotional exhaustion is coming in, because people are making it taking all the leaders' advice. The leadership is what's causing the exhaustion. That's what I'm hearing. That's the spirit is saying. The leadership is what's causing the exhaustion. Only because they trying to give you answers instead of helping you to I guess think it out, process it out, synthesize it. It says the messenger Elegua travels between heaven and earth night and day. He looks out for travelers and has a touch of mischief in him. If you arrive at the crossroads, think carefully before asking which path to take. He may decide to mislead you for his own entertainment and to teach you to think for yourself. And that's what I'm saying. From the 6 to the 7. 6, 7. Dude. Been like a belt to your ass if you don't ask the right questions. 6, 7. So yeah, we can see. I think it look Ganesh. Let's see. Yeah, to teach. Yeah, Ganesh is to teach. We all have something to offer and something to learn. The value of learning is the lifelong pursuit of knowledge. Today, more than ever, society places an emphasis on academic degrees, but does it qualify them? No. The people who taught us were trained as well. Regardless of what you may think, imparting some of your accumulated experience might help someone. Accumulated experiences, accumulated knowledge, accumulated ideas. That's why Spirit said it's time to use all of that, make adjustments, focus, so you can take the focus, the best action, the best cycle with no baggage. Okay, so let's get some advice. Is it advice? No, remedy. I'm sorry. What advice, remedy, same thing. Same thing, same difference. Let's see. What about this magic? Advice on the magic. Spirit said, be brave. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you have been putting off because of fear. But you do have the strength and bravery to make a decision. You'll feel so much lighter when you do. You feel so much lighter when you do. Read Spirit saying, be brave as you reevaluate this new perspective on love or destiny. Be brave. Especially if you're looking at a divine feminine, right? Be brave in making a decision, a choice in love, a choice in destiny, a choice in this new phase. This is divine feminine got a big head too. Okay, it's a divine masculine got a you might be it's a divine masculine, fire sign, air sign, or a man that might be afraid to approach the divine feminine, water sign, earth sign, or a female. Cause like she's just so smart, so beautiful, so wise, right? Like just got all these ideas clicking and clacking. It's almost like they don't feel like that they're enough, but I feel like somebody's breaking free of that. That's why Spirit is saying continue to move towards with faith, Ace of Swords, with clarity, with truth. Cause Spirit is with you. So wherever your mind is, that's where your grind go be. Okay. Remedy for this miracle advice. Enabling. There is someone you're helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. Wow. If somebody's in the addiction, you'll be surprised by how much you are causing them to stay in that situation. Like you don't even understand how you enabling them or this emotional block. If it's not addiction, it's whatever codependent action or obsessive compulsive action. Like you're not helping. You're enabling them. And Spirit said it's time for you to take a step back. Let somebody else, maybe I feel like with more experience, because see, this is somebody young, this is somebody older. Either step back and let God have it, spirit guides handle it, right? Stick your angels on them, your ancestors on them, or this is something that you have to be patient with because you might not see some changes for a while. You know what I'm saying? Or this is something that's been going on for a while, enabling somebody instead of helping them. Spirit is saying actually take a step back, right? Like yeah, that's where the miracle is. That's what it said. The miracle of breaking this addiction, this codependency, or this emotional block is actually take a step back from the situation. That's the key. Yeah, he said your soul is whispering the truth to you in quiet moments. Listen, that's why I said listen to your heartbeat, listen to the rhythm of what's going on, pay attention to your surroundings. Yeah, somebody's stuck in fear. I want to break that down too. So it's a couple of videos. This video will be broke down into because fear did come out a lot, especially with this magician energy, right? Sometimes not making a move because of anxiety or fear. And sometimes we don't even know what the cause of the fear is. I feel like somebody is, look, feel like they obligated to somebody, but especially if somebody's always asking, they feel obligated to give money or give time. Yeah, they need time in solitude, rehab or something. See what I said? Spirit led, cornbread fed. Let's see. What about this manifestation? Remedy or advice for these manifestations? Acceptance and discovery. It said new people, ideas, and opportunities may be coming your way while there is still work to do to reach your goal. You may be discovering new passions. It said accept it. You may be in disappointment, right? Bitter. That's that bitterness. That's that sadness, bitterness that's keeping somebody stuck, right? That can't move on from the past. But it said accept it. If one door closes, another one opens. That's what's going to transform the situation. New people, places, and things, or a new perspective from the one that you love the most. Soulmate or your soul whisperer. I love that energy. So until next time, y'all, we're going to keep breaking this thing down. Spirit led, cornbread fed. Namaste.